As we have been showing you since Hurricane Ian, we have had a lot of big boats all over the place, still littering some of our streets or just in areas they are not supposed to be. One boat we have shown you, a big boat that is dislodged by Ian, was kind of just wedged right into Bonita Bills there on San Carlos Island, right before you get to Fort Myers Beach. So a question some of you might have, will Idalia break it free? Let's go out to our reporter, Gage Goulding. He is out there right by that boat, it looks like. Hi, Gage.
Hey, yeah, that was a big question that I had today, thinking if we get that 2 to 4 foot of expected storm surge out here on Fort Myers Beach, San Carlos Island, could we break the Bachelor Pad free? That's the name of this big behemoth boat that's been stuck on the dock here since last September, more than 11 months ago. Can you believe that this has been here? But look, this has turned into a roadside attraction. I mean, people have signed their names on this thing. It's kind of like a little Route 66. If y'all have ever done the Route 66 thing, that's really fun. But this is honestly like a little roadside attraction. Some people even want it to stay. But the big question is could this massive boat be lifted, because it's sitting kind of dislodged with its rear end kind of stuck down in the silt of Matanzas Pass, right? So could there be enough water? Could that 2 to 4 feet of storm surge be enough to lift the boat up, make it buoyant once again, and, I don't know, ship it out of here? I talked to the marketing manager here at Bonita Bills, and they say, hey, that could be a really good thing and also maybe a bad thing. Take a listen.
It's a must stop, and people are begging us to keep it. They love it. They want it to stay as an attraction, but it's got to go, and hopefully this will give it the nudge out it needs. So,
do you think it might actually give it that little nudge to push it back out?
You know, we're hoping. Probably not, but if the tides get high enough, it is that super moon, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's super moon, and we got those super onshore winds that could possibly prevent it, right? We got those winds blowing this way, that even if it did have enough buoyancy, it might just kind of stay in the same place. Hey, let's go take a walk inside Bonita Bills. They got this place buttoned up good. Usually this is an area that's filled with locals. Right now, it's just filled with tables and chairs kind of cornered off, and yeah, and two employees that are hanging out here kind of keeping watch. PJ, what are you guys doing to batten down the hatches here?
Well, we've secured the garage doors open, the sliders are roped off, and all the chairs or stools are laced behind wood. That's all we can do. Clean up the parking lot tomorrow morning and go from there.
And this isn't Ian, but we could see some water. Obviously, where we're standing on right now, the water is underneath us, right? I mean, we could see some water in here.
It's about, what, 4 feet underneath us, and they say it may come up.
Could that be bad, or could that help you out?
No, that's bad. That would be bad. If it comes up, we're going to be, it might lift some boards.
We definitely don't need that again.
We're going to replace some boards already in the front step back there like you saw, but if it lifts this, we got some work to do.
PJ, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, thank you.
Hey, stay safe. And I want to take a walk out here. We were talking about docks, right? We're talking about boards that have been lifted up. As we walk out here, this is really the only bit of dock that's left. And we do have some daylight still left here. And I want to walk the whole way out here. As we look, the rest of these, all these pilings used to be massive amounts of docks. Now they're just sitting here. And actually, if we take a look over to the right, you can actually see the top of a sailboat that was once here. Now it's actually still sunk down in the Matanzas Pass. So once again, 2 to 4 feet of water out here could possibly move all of that stuff that's in the bottom of the pass and kind of shake everything around. Also, Josh, our photographer, we can pan up a little bit and just show all the debris sitting on the end of that dock there. All of that stuff sitting kind of in that perfect zone, 2 to 4 feet above water and above where we're going to have high tide. All of that could just become additional marine debris, waterborne debris, things that you can hit while you're out boating, things that you might step on if it ends up on the beach or something like that. But as we come out and we show the Bachelor Pad once again, this big boat that's stuck here, kind of earlier, if you remember, I was talking about how the back end's kind of dug down into the silt here. That's what you're looking at right there. Those back windows are kind of dug down in there, but it's not by a lot. Could just a little bit of water, 2 to 4 feet, make it buoyant once again? I don't know. Possibly. That's something that we're going to be sticking around to see. There is a good possibility that it could float. Is it going to float out? I don't know, but it could float. Taking a look, once again, this isn't the only boat that we're worried about either. They still have other boats here that are intertwined with the docks and the pilings from Hurricane Ian. This is a long process that they're trying to fix up here. It's going to take a little bit. Plus, even just docks like this. This is all stuff that can pop up from that 2 to 4 feet of storm surge. So if that water comes up high enough, they can pop these boards right off. just leading to even more work for these crews that have been out here, and these companies and these businesses and these people that have been working nonstop since Hurricane Ian. Reporting live out here on San Carlos Island, Gage Goulding, ABC 7.